Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa Mode. Before we get into it, I'd like to ask you all to please like, subscribe, and make sure to leave any comments you have for me in the comments below. In addition to that, you can check the description for my Twitter, where we update when these videos come out and when we go live on Twitch. Twitch, where you can check the live streams when they happen, normally about 1 Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And in addition to that, you can also check out the Discord, which is linked there too, and just hang out and chat with people who are doing mod packs like this. Yeah. So, to get into it, we have a couple of things that we need to talk about. So, Insanium. Well, rather, let's start here. Working on the energy condenser, we're down to just the 4 blocks of Insanium. There is a problem, however. That problem being that I left Insanium. I set up to craft 9 Insanium, which is just 1 block. It's a fourth of what we need. I left it overnight. This is the combiner, right? Yeah. Okay. And I left it overnight and halfway through today, and we're only able to craft 1 block. So we need to look at our bottlenecks. Our bottlenecks in this case seem to be this system right here. So, in the hopes to unbottleneck it, I need to fix it. Pretty simplistically, we need more power. And we need more neutral steel of the 1st degree production. So, I'm going to... Oh, crap. Why is this? Oh, I'm gonna have to quickly fix this. Alright, I'm gonna jump off camera for a second and fix this, and then we'll come back and work on... I'm also gonna remove these power cables and replace them with... This is gonna take some time. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. So, see you guys then. BRB. Alright guys, we're back. So, I did what I said I was going to do. I upgraded all our energy cables. They should now be better. And I also... Well, I didn't really upgrade anything else. I just upgraded the energy cables for now. That should be good enough. Also, off camera, just as a side note, we had most of these, I think, last time. But I added a redstone one because we ran out of redstone when we started the craft. So now we're getting redstone essence. Also... I got this thing set up a while ago. I don't know if I showed it on camera yet. To get the Gaia souls or Gaia essence that we needed for the ingots. So with all that set up, I want to try out our new neutral steel production. So let's just find the 1st degree. Say I make 100. Should have all we need. Let's see how fast this... Or let's see if it uses both. It should use both. Okay, so there's 55. There's 21. It seems to be using both pretty equally. I was going to set it up with a chest and some conduits, which I have all the stuff here for. But shut up. The problem with that is that it would be a little bit slower production-wise. In case you can't notice, there's a bit of TTS. Not as much TTS as there was before, but there's a bit of TTS lag when we start that. Yeah, so this seems to be going a little bit faster. I can go down and look at the... It's probably crafting on the CPU. Yeah, it seems to be doing a few more at a time. It generally, every tick, it does about 2, so it should be double now. It should be doing 4 a tick, but I can't guarantee that. So... But yeah, this should be pretty evenly splitting it. That should make this go a little bit faster. We should be able to hopefully do the Insanium faster before next time, because I cannot wait as long as I did. But with it in mind that next time we're going to be getting, hopefully, next time we're going to be getting the energy condenser, I want to work on figuring out how we plan to get it enough EMC. And I have a couple ideas for that I want to explore. keep some cables on us, and we're gonna need a bunch of stuff that I have in here. Those 3 things. And this. Alright. Now, what I'm planning, if this works, is to go to Kepler. And one of the highest EMC items in the game, actually I think it might be the highest EMC. I thought there was a way to search by amount of EMC. Maybe I'm wrong. But some of the highest EMC items in the game are these compressed blocks. There's one for obsidian that goes 8x compressed, and it's 2.75 jillion EMC, if that's even a term. I don't know if that's actually even a term. And there's some other ones, but most of them are nowhere near what this 8x compressed block of emerald is, which is 6.35 trillion EMC. About 2 of those would set us up for quite a while with the very limited EMC we need at the moment to do the stuff we're doing. So, with the goal of getting a couple of those, and also if we can get one and we get to this wand of animation, which we're not close to yet, it's still quite a ways off. It's a lot of lime matter, which is 3.22 jillion EMC itself each, and there's quite a few that we need for this, along with the opinium, not the opinium, of course, the sunny quartz singularities, which is something we can't do yet either because it requires this quantum compressor, which requires a lot of things we don't have set up yet. But with the goal of getting to this point, I'm going to try and set up a machine that could get us some emerald blocks like that, hopefully from Kepler. Because if I remember correctly, there are trees with emeralds on them here. And I want to see how many emerald blocks we get from like vein mining a couple trees. There's 60, so if it's 60 per tree, this is not in any way automated at the moment. I also want to see, I don't know what this has, the uses of this are. I thought you could dig this. Doesn't seem to be giving me anything. Well, so what I'm thinking is we set up, we find another one of these biomes. We set up our digital miner to mine blocks of emerald. So we already got quite a few. Not enough to make a double or a 8x compressed, which is, I don't know how many. 8, it'd be 8 times 9, I think, would be the correct amount. Something like that. Point is, I want to set up a machine. I'm going to try this out. If it's not working well, we'll just change it out. We could also do, there's a lot of diamonds. We could do diamonds as well. But I want to find a chunk with some good emerald trees. I need to find a chunk that has some good emerald trees. That's our first step. And try this out. Thinking here should be a good place to test this theory. So we're going to set up our standard machine, except we're going to put this on the back of it. Put it on recursive. Try 3x3 recipe. Only do 3x3 recipe. Always on. And then we need to run some energy cable up into it. We need to configure this. Delete that. Item stack, filter. Save. Throw this on there. This is our test to see if this will work. reset it to ensure that it'll... Let's put all these in there and see what they do with it. Why is this not? The power one should be output on all sides. That should be fine. Why is it not receiving power? Does it need power from... Is it sighted? No, still not receiving RF. Still not receiving RF. Always on. The energy should auto eject on. Is this getting power? This is getting power. This is not. I don't know why. Okay. I'm going to quickly reload the game and then I'll bring you guys back because this appears to be having problems. Possibly because of all the work I did earlier with the crafting. It may have caused some TTS side problems or server side problems, and I just need to reset it real quick. So I will be back in a second and we'll see if this works. Alright, BRB. Alright guys, we're back. I reset it. This thing still isn't accepting power, this compactor. I don't know why, but we're just gonna see if the mining thing works properly. See how many... Why is it not? What is this not giving me power? The hell? How did this thing get blazing pyrotheum in it? Why is it not accepting? Let's go back and see what's going on. We need to set a waypoint at that digital miner. We'll never find it again. Digital miner. Save that. Okay. Now let's go back to this. This episode is going to be clearly an episode of me just fixing things. This world has been on running for the last entire weekend crafting stuff. So, why is this thing not receiving power? Is this one not? It's in all inputs. It's an output. That's an output. Why does it say it has blazing pyrotheum in it? And how did it get in there? Well, I guess when it was down here, it might have gotten in there. This is all full. All this energy's working fine. Nothing that's running off a tesseract, though, seems to be working okay. Or quantum entangler, whatever these things are called. Let's see if this one's working. All right, I don't think it will be because it's on the network. Let's delete our network. Base, just call it base. Base. Okay, so this is on base, which is our new power. Let's set this one to base and see if it sends power. Once it's set on a different signal. And then we need to... This one should... Base... Set. Still not filling with power. Huh? Set it to base... It's getting power now. These extractions and imports should all be good. Okay, so it's gonna output. It's gonna input on all of the sides. That's fine. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's check and make sure this is all fine and dandy. It's going to be set to base. Now it's getting power. But it's not outputting it because this cable. I kind of need a change from these entangler porters because they seem to have a lot of problems. Okay. That seems all fine. But I do feel like we might need to very soon change to a different source for our power, or sending power, just because I feel like these things aren't working properly. I mean, the server has been online a long time, and I get it. Sometimes mods have errors, but they still need to work. Let's hope that fixed our problem. And that we're actually going to get some power now. Once we set it to the right frequency. And then we should be able to test out our little machine, because it should work then. Okay, so it's got it. Oh, I need to take care of this. There we go. Why's the audio so quiet? Let's go into music and sound. Yeah. Everything's at max but that. Okay. All right. This is being powered. I want to remove this here. Replace it with that. Give it some power. And a bunch of emerald blocks. And then kill this freaking zombie. Okay, so we have 2x compressed. And this dimension has a mob problem. Which is kind of annoying to deal with, but we'll take care of it. Okay. So this is done harvesting, and what do we got? 2x compressed block. So we don't have an automated system. In fact, far from it. But we could use this to start out. Yeah, getting some EMC. That's an interesting kind of thought experiment almost. So, now we want to try and get some real EMC up and running. Get something more substantial than that. Or, well, we need to think about that. I think that that's not enough even for basic EMC stuff, just because of the absurd amounts of EMC that like a single pink matter. We had to make 4 of them, which was tedious, but we did it. Single pink matter is 440 EMC. So this would make the 6 of them is 71 million EMC. So like 2 or 3 pink matter. No, more than that. But not nearly enough for like a lime. A lime matter. I think we already looked at this, but something we're gonna need, obviously. We'll need all the way through all the matters, but this is something we'll need pretty relatively soon. 3.2 jillion for a single lime matter. Yeah, I don't think all of this combined is enough. Actually, I'm about 99% sure that all that combined is not enough. So, there's one of our options, which is I guess an okay option, but definitely not my favorite. Let's look at one more EMC option. These were almost out of time, but let's just see what we got. in here, which is it? Sigma. Okay, so Sigma requires us to do the machine frame first. Okay, so I think I have the automation set up for the machine frame, so we can get one going. Machine frame, where are they at? I could have sworn I have on automation. Let's make, this is 4 just to start, if we can. I don't know if we can. Needs ineffable glass, and we don't have any of that. And some iron. Okay, so I'll do that off camera. So, this episode, we got even closer to our goals. And we definitely advanced this machine a little bit. I want to make sure that there's no good way to frame this. I guess this is pretty good. Well, this episode was a bit of a bust. Didn't get what we needed to get done. But we did make some slight progress and figure out stuff for the future. So there is that. Next time, I should hopefully have those machine frames done. And then we can work a little bit on getting into RF tools dimensions, because that was my other idea, is to get an emerald block dimension, which is pretty much the standard way to do it in most series. I don't think we ended up doing it in stone block, but we thought about it for sure. We just didn't need that many emeralds. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed. Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Still here? You're free to go. Goodbye. Oh, be quiet.